A Gallop with Santa Claus by Kate Slaughter McKinney. Read for LibriVox.org. I was thinking last night of the children far away in a home that I know, of the dear little girls at the window and the boys out at play in the snow, of the stockings hung up at the chimney, of the little hearts hopeful and glad. And thus I kept thinking and thinking until I grew homesick and sad. So I turned my eyes out on the landscape, as my thoughts were unwilling to go, and I saw round the curve of a hillock 3 ponies come, white as the snow. A sleigh next appeared, and a driver. Oh, my heart beat so fast then, because, as he drew up the reins at the doorstep, I found it was old Santa Claus. Such shaking of hands and such greetings I fear I shall never more see, for every big doll in his wagon was looking and laughing at me. "No minutes to lose," said old Santa. "I've hundreds of miles yet to go. Will you please to partake of my journey, and gallop with me o'er the snow?" No sooner than said I was seated, all round me he folded the fur. He made a loose rein for the ponies, and urged them with whip and with spur. Away and away o'er the country we flew like the glances of light, down streets that were blazing with bonfires, on through the snow and the night. Then all of a sudden he halted in front of a house old and dark. There was no friendly ray at the window, and on the hearthstone not a spark. But he entered, and, by a dim lantern that swung from his new scarlet cap, I saw the sad face of a woman asleep and a babe on her lap. And 2 pretty faces beside her a pillow of straw almost hid, but the little hands looked as if frozen that lay on the patched covered lid. A snow cloud had sifted its samples of eiderdown over their feet, and a star, looking in through the shingles, was spreading o'er them a bright sheet. Old Santa had lost not a moment. A cedar tree suddenly sprung into life just in front of the children, with popcorn and bright ribbons strung. Some tiny wax candles were lighted to chase off the thoughts of the night, and the dollies had met in the tree top to dance in their dresses of white. A kite that could climb into cloudland hung low, and a new picture book. A street car wound up for its journey, and a little boat built for the brook. Oh, all kinds of candy he left them that ever I tasted, or you, and under the tree there were apples and peanuts, a bucket or 2. He built them a fire, and dresses were left, made of flannel so warm, and with many nice greetings and wishes we galloped away through the storm. Away and away sped the ponies, so fast that none could o'ertake. So fast, it was told me this morning, we looked like a winged snowflake. But soon at a homestead we halted. Old Santa said I must alight, to see if the children were sleeping, and leave them whatever was right. So I crept to the casement, it opened, and I saw what I ne'er shall forget, those darlings there slumbering sweetly, the thoughts of the nightfall had met. We gave them all kinds of nice presents. What they were it is useless to say, for they've found them and now are rejoicing and happy this glad holiday. So children, be kind to each other, be gentle and loving, because I may be invited next Christmas to gallop with old Santa Claus. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.